Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Lancia stand. The arts, they shape and evolve a beautiful life and protect for humanity. They surround us, they shape us, they change our societies and even our economies. Composers, musicians, fashion designers, car designers, architects, inventors, filmmakers, writers, actors, painters, sculptors, and craftsmen, and so many others, all have effect on our lives and decisions. These are geniuses that imagine and reimagine a beautiful life and the way we each of us live. They take actions. And the funny thing is, thoughts of these creators can spread centuries and still resonate and prove to be true to date. Pablo Picasso said, actions are the foundational keys to success. And we at Lancia wholeheartedly believe in the arts and the world of such creators. A year ago, right here in Geneva, we displayed our latest actions and introduced the new Lancia lineup of art on wheels. Since then, 3 of the 4 launches have been made available to European consumers. And we're here this year to first report on our progress so far and to share with you more actions to come. As you know, we began our match by launching the new Ypsilon 5-door in June of last year. Thema and Voyager followed in November. And today we continue delivering on our plans. Last September in Frankfurt, we also announced our strategy for the Lancia brand's future by expanding in all of Europe, grow the product portfolio, leverage the group's resources and expertise, continue to build on Lancia's Italianness, and finally, and as a result, contribute to elevating the brand equity. First, on expansion. I'm happy to report that our network development efforts are already underway. Just in the last 6 months alone, we've added over 60 new dealerships. And now Lancia has almost 600 locations across Europe. This has given us more reach to the customer base and more presence for the brand. It has also reduced the service convenience radius down to an average of 20-minute drive, which continues to contribute to increasing customer satisfaction and loyalty. And our sales have followed that network expansion, by the way. They've also gone up. We've doubled our sales outside Italy. And inside Italy, and despite current conditions, we still grew by almost a point in market share year over year. Let me give you an example. Ypsilon grew by 3 points, and now is the 3rd best-selling car in Italy. Let's talk about growth of portfolio. In just 12 months, Lancia has launched 3 all-new models, Ypsilon, Thema, and Voyager, which is a record in Lancia's 106-year history. And thanks to Thema and Voyager, Lancia is back again in the premium segment. With our expanded range, we now have presence in 15% more market potential. And yes, this is thanks also to the Chrysler-Lancia Alliance, which leveraged the group's expertise and resources. For example, Chrysler extended its billion-dollar investment with the Lancia Thema. And in return, the Fiat Group built the new Chrysler cars by instituting world-class manufacturing and by building Italian-made diesel engines by Via Motori, and also by offering Ypsilon and Delta to be sold as Chrysler in the UK and in Ireland. Leveraging the group resources afforded us achieving efficiencies while also emphasizing Lancia's Italian essence. Lancia's elegance is celebrated in Thema's details, is crafted in Ypsilon's and Delta's style, and is equipped with innovation with the Voyager. Italian essence was also reinforced in our marketing and communication language in the past 12 months. Whether it's a commercial, whether it's a catalog, an event, or an auto show like this one, our brand delivered our romance with Italy and attainability for Europe. So, what have these 12 months given us in brand building for Lancia? Well, let me share with you some of your reactions to our efforts. Ypsilon has been named Car of the Year in countries like Greece and Morocco, and has won top awards in magazines like Quattro Ruote. And Ypsilon has also shone in its style and design titled Youthful Elegance by Auto and Design magazine. And the new Thema continues to stack up accolades as well. Let me give you some of my favorites. Top Gear says, Thema is one to try before you buy a nondescript German. They also said, inside, it rivals a Mercedes S-Class. Corriere della Sera admires it, saying, La Thema è una signora ammiraglia. Thema is a true flagship. So this is about the product, but what about the brand image? I thought La Repubblica summarized it best when it said, Lancia è la settima arte, quasi una storia d'amore. Lancia and the seventh art, it's a love story. And what about the customer side? Our brand equity buildup is apparent in the figures. Ypsilon customer loyalty orders reached 4,400 months before the car was available. And its residual value has also gone up by 10 points above the competitor's average. And same for service satisfaction, by the way. It also improved by 10 points. This Lancia brand equity buildup, in some ways, has also stemmed from its sister brand Chrysler. And here's why. In a trend-setting market such as the United States, Chrysler has recorded an unprecedented growth in the past 12 months. Starting with the new product lineup, just like Lancia, and coupled with an award-winning marketing, this has resulted in love affair reaction, as you see on the screen behind me. And among others, here's one of my favorite from Consumer Report, where it says, the best Chrysler sedan we've seen in decades. These record-breaking products, marketing, and feedback propelled a 23 consecutive months in sales gain in the US, and best February sale in 4 years, making up 114% year-over-year growth. Chrysler today is the fastest growing brand in the US. And for Favre Twin, by the way, the 200, its sales went up by 315%. What about the Thema's Twin? It went up by 480%. That's the 300. Why am I showing these results? It's again to demonstrate that the Lancia and Chrysler partnership is already working, and the second part of our match has already begun. And as we continue to infuse energy and youth in our brand and also our organization. Yesterday, for example, we announced a new team in Europe, and Mr. Paolo Gagliardo will now be the head of Lancia Chrysler brand in the EMEA markets. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Paolo Gagliardo. Thank you. Lancia also widened its appeal with that same energy and youth and launched Ypsilon Black and Red Edition, which is on display here on the stand, by the way. This Ypsilon has everything the young and the young at heart, the drivers want in a car. Special rims, darkened windows, 500-watt audio, sporty color schemes, and cool trim. And countries like France and Germany have already responded enthusiastically to this car in 2 months since we made it available. Black and Red joins Ypsilon other personalities tailor-fit to various tastes and budgets. Silver for those who are looking for elegance and attainability. Gold if you're looking for more refinement. And Platinum if you're looking for that ultimate choice. And in January, for those who are looking for elegance with extra environment care, Eco Chic Edition with LPG has also been made available on Ypsilon and on Musa. And Delta, it now also sports Eco Chic as well. It's the only turbocharged LPG in its class, by the way. So, as you can see, additional options and features continue to be added to the Lancia range. Lancia Voyager, here on my left, now offers 2 new colors and 2 new trim packages. First, the silver offers standard 17-inch wheels, leather everywhere, one-touch vanishing seats and safety monitoring technology. The Platinum trim comes with Alcantara and leather trim, navigation and backup camera, load leveling and third row power seats, and with the optional DVD, peace of mind comes standard for family trips to the Alps. But peace of mind is not just limited to entertaining children. Today, we will offer it to entertaining drivers in all weather conditions. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to introduce to you the all-new Thema all-wheel drive. In just 5 months since we launched our flagship, this all-wheel drive Thema makes its way to the European roads. It looks identical to its siblings, but it sports the powertrain to conquer any weather surprises. It improves fuel economy by 5% versus permanent all-wheel drive systems. And it also automatically detects slipping, rain, or snow, and delivers the torque where it's needed between the front and the back drivetrain. It'll be available for orders in April. The all-wheel drive Thema comes packed with more than 70 active and passive safety systems, the largest advanced touchscreen in its category, the quietest cabin in its class, exclusive 8-speed transmission in its class, radar-guided cruise control, Italiano Poltrano Frau leather, hand-sanded wood, as well as heated, cooled holders and seats, and even back window shades and glass roof. And this, aside from its beautiful looks and exotic feature, makes it the undisputed best value among the competition. And we are talking about a minimum of 20% price advantage over its comparable opponents. And if this is not enough, how about this one? We have just introduced and instituted a 12 months free of charge ownership of an Ypsilon, complimentary with every Thema fleet lease. I know it sounds incredible, but it is true. It is one more demonstration of Lancia's serious attempt to offer the European customers value for their investment that they haven't seen before. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell, we're very proud of our Chrysler Lancia progress in coming together. And we're also very careful of maintaining these two brands' image and product use separation. Chrysler continues to build its American Detroit persona while we boost the Lancia in its Italianness. And what better way to continue to build on the Italian spirit than to bring a product to role play the Italian way of life everywhere you are. Ladies and gentlemen, the new 2012 Lancia Flavia that we introduced to you here on this stand a year ago is now available for orders today. Flavia's soft top brings back that Italian romance. Its 4 seats bring the sharing of Italian salotto. Its open air mirrors the beauty of summer holidays ability. And with Flavia, Italian way of life comes standard. Standard leather and heated seats, standard Uconnect and multimedia system, standard automatic climate and cruise control, tire pressure monitoring system, and remote control operated soft top. Thanks to its generous wheelbase, Flavia gives you the joy of the open air with 4 adults without sacrificing luggage space. And Flavia also features Italian elegance in its details. Its grille is carved in a way that nods to the steps of the Trinità dei Monti church. Its machined aluminum wheels bring to mind the courtyard of Rome. Flavia also comes dressed in 24 exterior and interior color combinations, dual tone leathers, and piano black trims. Flavia is also powered by a 6-speed transmission coupled with a 175 horsepower petrol engine. And in helping to deliver peace of mind when choosing a Flavia, Italian way of life comes standard in one price, 45,900 Swiss francs, or an average of 36,900 euros in the rest of Europe. But our idea of Italian way of life goes beyond Flavia. We've also extended it to our lineup with a make your life easier features often exclusive to their class. Epsilon and Delta will park themselves. Thema will drive itself. And Musa will turn your car into a symphony hall, while Voyager will bring the cinema to your kids. And speaking of cinema, for us, this is an art that is linked to our brand values. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to continue to celebrate our heritage and love affair with the arts. And for this reason, we partnered with award-winning Italian director, Gabriele Muccino, to create a special project for Lancia, out of which commercials for our vehicles will follow, such as this one.
It looked like a night like any other, so we threw away our plans. We abandoned our expectations. And she began to dance. As if there was no tomorrow. It was then that we learned to enjoy each day. New Lancia range, tailor-made for the Italian lifestyle.
Thank you. So this ad you just seen is really a part of a bigger project, like I said, in a short movie that will also be soon published. And I thought to share also with you some of the scenes of that film where it's currently being filmed in Rome. So let's take a look at this piece as well.
L'ha letto presto ultimamente.
So this movie will be coming soon. So I wanted to thank you, Mr. Muccino, and to all those passionately folks that reimagine, sketch, shape, build, communicate, sell, and flaunt the arts of Lancia. And to those who also polish our badges and illuminate our stages and our showrooms every night and everywhere, we salute you. You took actions and made a difference. This is the way we continue to reimagine Lancia. I want to thank you so much for coming over. Thank you.